along with my cohort, Red Davis, calling the action in the third contest tonight. Here you see being led to the ring by POD and Mystery Handler X. It is Maniac George Morbid, star of Big Japan and IWR, making his way to the ring.
Things are about to get nasty here, Harvey. I don't get what a midget and George Morbid and Mystery Handler X think they're going to do here in Detroit, but
I think it's great. I think it's absolutely great. I mean, come on. It shows a little bit of contrast. The spirit of Revolution, you know, has always held some mini wrestlers, and here are two of the finest mini wrestlers in the Midwest here, in POD and Toad. And his partner, Eddie Venom, now. They're making their way to the ring. Quite a pair.
That's right. We got the two big men of the IWR, both men standing nearly 7 foot tall, paired with,
look at that,
well, two guys that stand barely 3 foot tall, but, you know, Toad is a legitimate shoot fighter. Did you know that?
That's right. A pit fighter, cage fighter.
He's got an open challenge for another midget to fight.
Look at this now. POD, how can he be expected to stand up to Eddie Venom? Now, Eddie Venom clearly is, you know, just antagonizing.
Well, hey, you know, you're here to get the W. That means the win, Harvey. And the easiest way is to beat the crap out of that midget and pin him and get out of there. Because, well, I'm telling you right now, Eddie Venom does not want any part of the human beast that is George Morbid.
Oh, and here you see POD taking advantage of the size. Oh, and Big Eddie Venom missing. Now he's chasing POD, pint of dynamite there. Big blood by George Morbid.
This is great.
Big boot to the face. Oh, back chop. Oh, this
I
is
can hear these shots back here in the announce area.
unforgiving, relentless. Oh, this is unbelievable. The referee's going to have to stop.
Fans, excuse my excruciating grunts, but sometimes when you watch George Morbid, he doesn't really wrestle.
Oh, Eddie Venom giving it back now, fighting his way back to a vertical
Oh!
only to be smacked down.
Right in the ear.
Big chop to the chest.
George
of one
Morbid
Eddie Venom.
put you in there for the fight of your life. You know, he's one of these guys, man. He's up there with the Necro Butcher, Bruiser Brody, and, you know, in fact, George Morbid went over to Japan and basically ran amok over there and terrorized him, and basically was the biggest thing to hit there since Bruiser Brody.
And that's what he's doing here now.
He just tagged in the little guy, POD.
Big Irish Whip. Now he's just climbing up to the top rope, POD.
Eddie Venom out.
Oh! To the groinial area of Eddie Venom.
That dirty,
maybe
scummy
questionable.
referee needs to disqualify that.
Oh, I don't know about
That's
that.
a low blow.
Oh, come on now. What's good for the goose? And here you see, you know, Toad coming in, checking on his man. That could be construed in many ways there, Red, but
yeah.
apparently Toad is just
Eddie
checking
Venom,
on his
Toad,
partner.
midget man activity. Okay.
Here you see POD now.
This is what the fans wanted to see.
Lock up, collar and elbow tie up.
I think Toad's going to take
Toad
advantage.
with the advantage, side headlock now.
You know, Toad is probably only about 3.5 foot tall, but he's got to be about 200 pounds.
Now he's just taunting him now to the crowd.
Amazingly strong. Toad is for a midget of his size.
Oh, and a noogie! Capacity crowd here on hand, and Toad gives him a noogie. Unbelievable. Now, to the hammerlock, side headlock by POD, showing his wrestling acumen.
It just doesn't get any more Carnie than this, Harvey. This is the independent wrestling
to the ropes
revolution.
Hip toss by Toad, and some kind of flying midget maneuver that only the midgets know what it is.
That's right. You can
Hooks the leg. 2 count only.
You can always log on to partymidgets.com to find out more about these athletes, but you're going to see them more and more in the IWR because this is Revolution. And we're giving it to you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Eddie Venom! Oh, this is great. He's choking the midget.
And if you think you like this action here tonight with these midgets, then you're going to want to check out their new reality show, Living Large.
That's right. Check your local listings. It's coming soon. Toad scooping up POD into the ropes.
Irish Whip now. Ducks the clothesline. POD comes back with a big Hurricane Rana. Unbelievable. The crowd just going wild.
I'm going wild.
Oh, glancing blow perhaps, but it was enough to take Toad down.
Well, I don't think Toad was prepared for that kind of a challenge. He's known.
Oh, and the big man, George Morbid now. Toad just cowering. He's pulling his own hair out, Red.
Oh, George Morbid he's almost an animal. He's barely a man. He just slapped the taste out of Toad's mouth. This is amazing.
Flipping him to the rope. Now why? And he's taken down.
Did you just see that? See that?
Oh, now Toad with a few of his own.
Clubbing George Morbid intensely in the face.
And he wants to go at it on his knees.
This is ridiculous.
Unbelievable. Look at these stiff blows. Spin kick to the butt of the chin of George Morbid, and now a bulldog by Toad. Now Toad has the advantage. Tags in Eddie Venom, rightly so. And Eddie Venom, you can see clearly, wants to take the advantage while George is down.
Yeah, I can't say that I blame him because he's making a mistake. Keep him down, brother. You got George Morbid on the mat. You need to keep him there because
signaling to be quiet, and a big chop by Eddie.
You're just gonna fire him up. It's like Jason Voorhees. The more you stab him, shoot him, and
get him out of the ropes now.
Reignite him with lightning and drown him, the more PO'd he gets. And Eddie Venom, he's trying to cut him down, but he made the mistake of pulling George off his feet, and now he's paying the consequences.
And here you see Eddie Venom now clearly, taking advantage of the situation. The referee is admonishing a 5 count here. Dirty Mark Johansson, he's going to have to get involved a little bit more. And it looks like Eddie Venom with a tribute to Ray Traylor, the big boss man, with a big right on the outside. Just blind and pushing Mystery Handler X to the guardrail below.
What do we know about this Mystery Handler X?
Well,
what is
not
the power
much, Red.
that holds over George Morbid?
Well, he seems to be. In a big right. He seems to be George Morbid's handler, but again, he's a mystery, and he.
What is
Samoan drop?
Samoan drop.
A mini Samoan drop on Big George. Big
Toad,
glory.
Toad, a man of 3.5 foot tall.
And
Just
Venom
gave
now.
George Morbid, a 7 foot, 350-pound monster, a fireman's carry Samoan drop slam. This is insanity.
I've seen many things in my life, but I'll tell you, this match is just taking the cake here.
IWR, Independent Wrestling Revolution action. It's Revolution in Masquerada, and it's a Revolution party.
Look at Toad.
Look at that dirty, scummy referee.
Oh, big right hands here.
Oh.
You can see why Toad is a pit fighter.
Clubbing George Morbid in his face. Now, I gotta wonder how much that mask protects George Morbid's face.
I think it hinders him. I think that it in fact cuts his face.
I noticed Eddie Venom going for the eye poke, and it seemed like he really had to dig in there.
He's going for the suplex, I think, here, Red.
Oh!
Takes the pipe man over.
I gotta say that I think Eddie Venom might have hurt himself as much as he hurt George because
with the pin.
George Morbid's got almost 100 pounds on Eddie Venom.
Holy cow! Now ducks the clothesline into a side suplex. Takes the big man down, and George Morbid is reeling in pain. You don't see that very often. Oh, but he is fighting back with a back chop.
Oh!
A chop to the chest. Repeated chops to the chest. This is just a brutalization here, Red.
Eddie Venom's chest is now known as Strawberry Fields Forever because it is blistered and full of rum roses, courtesy of the Japanese monster George Morbid.
Double clothesline, and both big men are down. I hate to say it, Red, but I think it's going to be up to the little guy.
I felt the ring shake when those two monsters collided, and the fans are screaming. They want to see the party midgets do it up. They want to see these two get at each other. This has turned into a real pit fight. I expected this to be nothing more than a Carnie exhibition match, and this is one hell of a contest, Harvey.
You've got two of the top-tier midget wrestlers in the country. P.O.D. coming in with a drop kick here. And a big right hand at Toad. He is fired up.
I think the referee should check POD's gloves because they might be loaded because...
here it is now, exposing the chest.
The manly midget chest of Toad.
Oh, man. Just reddening. Ducks the big boot. Big George Morbid now.
He's going for the big Japanese choke slam.
George
Morbid! Eddie Venom choke slam to the mat.
Picking Toad up. Slamming him on Eddie Venom. What is he doing? Toad is climbing up on George Morbid's back, Red.
This is great. Look at.
1, 2,
he's on the
3.
top. He's on the top. That means he won.
P.O.D. and George Morbid are your winners here in tonight's third contest. Unbelievable action, Red.
The referee looked like he could care less. Like he just wants to get to the back and get to his next beer or something.
And here you see Mystery Handler X now. Of course, he's got to get in there and restrain and put the restraints on George Morbid, because George Morbid will go out into the crowd and start throwing chairs. He's done it in Japan, and we just don't want to see anything happen here tonight in Detroit.
Well,
everyone here is having fun, a good time. So Mystery Handler X getting the restraints on him is probably a good idea.